Need advice? Taco Bob to the rescue. Time for Ask Taco Bob.
On 101.1 WJRR.
We are Orlando's rock station. Ask Taco, brought to you by Petty's Meats.
I think we have a record number of questions that came in this morning. Thank you, Petty's Meats.
State Road 434 in Longwood, just west of I-4, open Monday through Saturday, 10 to 6.
You think they still have my chopper pad open with the encroaching storm and the winds?
Well, you did say, you mentioned something about having wind guards. What was it that the
storm blades.
The Sikorsky has.
Yeah.
Storm blades.
Storm blades. So, I mean, it's not a fear of me and my landing of, Brandon landing the chopper. It's just if they're cool with me laying on the roof.
Well, I know you also want to get by there to stock up for your hurricane party and your compound with the whole house generator.
I don't deal with hurricanes. I live in L.A.
Oh, I thought you might have been sticking around for... you're hightailing it out of here.
Yeah. You guys are like a magnet for bad luck and storms. I'm getting out of this joint right after the segment. Hitting Petty's on the road. Any mentions of the Powerball ticket being purchased in L.A. by any chance?
Just north of L.A.
Speaking of L.A., home of the life coach.
You don't play Powerball, do you?
What do they say? The rich get richer. I heard you guys announced Earth Day birthday too yesterday. You got a lot going on.
Yeah, we're putting the tickets on sale this morning.
Management's already called me trying to get me a booth out there. I'm like, I can't be around all these weed partakers. I have an image to protect. I only microdose. You probably don't know what that is, do you? Research it one day.
Okay.
It's just experimenting with just a part of the hallucinogenic drug. Makes you very productive without giving you the tripping effects.
Okay.
LC might come to Earth Day birthday this year if you get some martinis and Harvey Wallbangers. Let's get to the questions, though. LC, I'm thinking of giving up my favorite football team, the Rams. They went from winning the Super Bowl to having a dismal record. They even lost to midlife crisis Tom Brady last weekend. But what burns me up is seeing the coach doing chunky soup commercials instead of focusing on winning a game. Should I jump ship?
Did the listener sign their name to that?
No.
Sounds familiar.
No. Oh, you think Petey? No, it's not. But because he'd put all this bad stuff in there and trust me. Look, don't be so drastic on just dropping your team. Lynch did that over some stuff, and now his Dolphins are awesome. But I understand where you want to drop the team because you're upset with them and whatever. But the coach, maybe just protest by eating Campbell's instead of Chunkies.
Campbell's makes Chunky.
It doesn't matter. Get a different one that Campbell's doesn't make. LC.
I'm not trying to...
You're raining on it, just like the storm outside. LC, I have a bunch of hospital bill debt from a back surgery. Between that and this bad economy, I'm wondering what you think of bankruptcy. Oof. First off, sorry for the stress that you're going through with this, because I know it could be tough with hospital debt and any kind of debt piling up, because it's extra stress when your back's already probably still sore anyway. You got two choices. You can actually set up a payment plan with the hospital, so but set it low, not with the hospital, with whatever the person charging you is, but you set the payment plan low and more realistic, like let's say $10 a month. I mean, sure, you're never going to pay it off, but at least you're trying. That's what creditors and stuff will tell you to do. It's that you're showing effort. Or you could do my favorite choice and just file for bankruptcy. I mean, it's a way to start over fresh. Just look at it like this. I mean, they have it for a reason, right? And if you're that far in the hole, some might even tell you to rack up a little credit card debt.
Is it true? I had heard that you early in your career, when you had a lot of things going on, may have gone that route, but went a step further than most people do and actually changed your legal name following the procedure. That's just out there. I just want you to know that's out there as a rumor.
We do not talk about the life coach's financials on the show. LCTB, I've noticed that I formed a bad habit of running red lights. I've already had one ticket and don't want any more. Any tips? Yeah, leave earlier for work, right?
Sure.
Wouldn't that be? Or leave earlier for wherever you're going, because that way you have more time to sit at the red lights, and it'll be good for you. stress-wise, because it'll work on your patience. Or you could do get an older car, one that still has that sig lighter in it, and every time that you run through a red light, just ram that bitch into your thigh. You're not going to run lights much longer, I tell you that. You're also going to look like a stripper during the day shift.
Oh, my God.
LCTB, we recently had a teacher-student affair uncovered at my kid's school. What can be done with this small handful of creepy teachers that are giving others a bad name? First off, I probably wouldn't use the phrase a small handful. And the only thing I can think of is like an awareness campaign, right? For the students. Something to like make them stick it in their head that, hey, this isn't right, kids. When these teachers are coming on, to just stay clear of them and report it. Like the brain on drugs thing. You crack an egg in the pan and it gets your attention. Makes you remember it for years to come.
I wouldn't know I microdose.
Yeah, you go. Well, knock until you try it. Maybe you could use the Pink Floyd song lyrics. Hey, teachers, leave them kids alone. All in all, you need to stay away from their balls. Mr. Greatness. Wow, Mr. Greatness. Mr. Greatness, how do I tell my wife about my girlfriend without my wife wanting a divorce? My mother used to have a saying, sir, if you don't have anything nice to say, don't say anything at all. You could use that here. Why say anything if she doesn't even know about it, right? All it's going to do is cause dilemma and conflict. LC, I'm thinking about going back to college at 33. This one I almost did last week. Didn't get to it. Sorry, sir or ma'am.
They're now 34.
Thinking of going back to college at 33. As a single dad, what's going to be my biggest challenge? Find the time to study in between beer pong and prescription parties. There's a couple other things. Life coach, what would you do with someone who is squatting on your home, in the home that you reside in? I think it's time to bust out the termite tent again, right? And then the route we went last time?
I can't imagine you ever being in that predicament and having to deal with such a situation.
What, a squatter or a termite tent?
Probably either.
Squatter, he'd be thrown right out back at the refuge. You got to feed the animals somehow. LCTB, look at this one. I bought a winning lottery ticket. Asked the wife what she would do if I won the lottery. She said, divorce me and take half the money. Should I get the divorce and give her $10?
Oh, big winner there.
Yeah. Monster. Don't, divorce is messy. How are we doing on time? I haven't even
You're okay.
really paid attention.
You're okay. We're in
There's so many.
Storm mode here. Time is
LCTB, BOYF. That's your heathen listeners with the balls in your forehead. I got it. All right. Hey, life coach, I really want to ask my boss how he got his head that far up his rear. What's the best way to ask? These are those questions that, I kind of stay away from, but we all had a bad boss at times. Just ask him in French, because then he won't understand. But you really don't have to ask the guy how he got it up there, because I know how. I'm a life coach. He used a head horn. Like a shoe horn? That the heavy gals use to get in size 7 shoes.
Come on,
or sometimes spandex or Wranglers. LA women don't look like that. LA woman. Microdose kicking. I think I might have gone a little over micro. Life coach, how important is job satisfaction? I love my job, but I'm way underpaid. Should I be looking for a new job? Well, job satisfaction and job security are two totally different things. Job satisfaction is like the thing that the Stones couldn't get, right? You can't get satisfaction. Job security is like, mall cop. No, job security is seriously where you have a job that you're secure in. So if you like your job, but you're a little underpaid, just ask for a raise. And as for should you be looking for another job, remember these 3 letters. When it comes to jobs, like many things in life, ABL. You know what that stands for, Red?
No, what's it mean?
Always be looking.
Ah, right, okay.
Always be looking, just like with the ladies. Never hurts to have one on deck. I'm going to push this one off to the side.
Well, you got time for one more if you so desire, but I do hear the blades firing up.
Life coach, I live in... We'll go to this. I live in Massachusetts. How can I find a way to heat my house this winter? Biden has my heating bill growing upwards of $800 a month. The price of wood is also going through the roof.
$800 a month? Holy crap.
I mean, some Floridians get that from what I hear. They're running the AC too much. Like I always say on this show, we don't talk politics, but if you dislike the way things are going, hopefully you made your vote count yesterday. On that note, I have to get my chopper pilot and go. Let's get him, Brendan! Come on, buddy!
Lynch and Taco kick off your workday with a big-ass block of rock.
Every morning at 8 a.m. on